Arsenal went to Manchester City at the Etihad and blew it 2-1. But do I think it is over? Not yet. There is a lot of games to play for both of the sides from this point on. The advantage is definitely with Man City if they keep on this scoring form, but even a tiny little bit of slip from them can cost them the title and swing the balance again in Arsenal's side. How many times has it been this season, in the past couple of weeks alone, that we've said Arsenal have bottled it, it's all over, advantage Man City, when City have also went on to draw points. They haven't lost a lot of games, but they have drawn quite a few. But to take advantage of City's slip-ups, if there are any, Arsenal needs to maintain a very high level of performance. They need to continue playing how they played today. I have nothing to complain about how they played against Man City. The Bournemouth game was absolutely shambles. Some of the other games against Wolves or Brentford, we have drawn points terribly bad. But against City, they brought a lot of attack. They brought a lot of intention. But City were just the better side. This is Man City we are talking about. Yes, they might be momentarily behind us on the table, but this is Man City. They have a pedigree of 7 Premier League titles under this manager. Anything can happen now. Arsenal, it's not going to be easy for them. They have to keep performing in the league, and they have a semi-final upcoming against Atletico Madrid. They are 3 games away from possibly winning a Champions League. So that will also keep running the back of their minds. They have to not slip up anywhere. They have to keep firing on all fronts. Firing on all fronts is what they struggled with yesterday, because the ball just wouldn't go into the net, as Mikel Arteta said. So many times the ball hit the woodwork, the ball hit the post, it just wouldn't go in. Fumbles by Donnarumma, but we just could not capitalize on them. Kai Havertz put a really good cross over the net towards the very end. We need to be more clinical. We do everything well. We are just not clinical enough. Sometimes it's just bad luck. Remember how Liverpool lost out the title by a few millimeters in 2019? That's just happening with Arsenal now. It's not going to be easy, but it's not over yet. Maybe the next week we are here when both teams have played their games. Maybe we say that Man City have bottled it and it's now in Arsenal's favour. Whatever happens, I do not want Mikel Arteta to leave. Given where we are, it's a very privileged position to go to the Etihad at this point, 5 games remaining in the season, and say that if we win, we are the champions. So many of the teams do not. This team alone, 5, 6 years ago, was never in a position to say this, that no matter the result, we are here and we are playing a very crucial game for our season, which can define us to be champions. And I don't think anyone could have done it better than Mikel Arteta. And do we have other options now? Who's going to come in? Who's going to come into the club? And what are the guarantees that we won't go downhill from here? There are no guarantees. So I say we stick with Arteta. Even if we're not winning the league, and this might sound like small mentality or whatever, but in today's football, not crumbling is more important than winning. Not going bankrupt is more important than becoming the champions. Liverpool are crumbling right now. They have a huge summer lineup ahead of them. Man City and Man United. We all have seen how bad they were struggling this past couple of seasons. A good manager and a good run of competitions has turned it around for them. Chelsea and Spurs the biggest example of what not to do. So stick with the matches, stick what's working. We will eventually someday get over the line. What else can I say now? When you lead the league for 90% or more of the season and still keep falling year after year after year after year, I have no reason to explain why this happens except for bad luck. So, Mikel Arteta in. I got into watching Arsenal because of Mikel Arteta, because when I first got into English football, Arsenal had Unai Emery, which I don't think anyone enjoyed watching manage this team. So Arteta is great for the Arsenal brand. Arteta is great for these players. If this was any other manager, to overlook a 4-season second place finish. I think he would have lost the dressing room. Arteta has most importantly not lost the dressing room. Any other guy at Barcelona, Real Madrid, City, United, Liverpool, wherever, maybe not Liverpool because they've had a recent figure like Klopp, but anyone else would definitely lose the dressing room. There would be no coming back. But Arteta, the questions with Arteta is whether he wants to go again, whether he has the energy to go again, and not about whether the players trust him or not. The players absolutely trust him. So do I. I think so should do the fans, and let's see what happens in the next very, very important next couple of seasons, next couple of weeks. It still is not in our hands, but it's still in balance. We haven't lost it. So keep the hopes up high and come on, you Gunners.